I'm inside and I saw the Twilight Zone episode 15. I shot an arrow into the air and right back into the dog that is barking behind me. It is directed by Stuart Rosenberg, the story by Madeline Champion, teleplay by Rod Serling, and if you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. Good boy, stop barking. During my previous takes of taking that intro, there was a dog barking the entire time. Oh yeah, dogs. I shot an arrow into the air. Madeline Champion. There's a lot of animals out here. This episode starts with following a spacecraft going up into space. It go up in the air. But, don't know where it went. It went off the radar. What happened to it? I'm just thinking, oh boy, since I've seen this episode 3 times, actually. I've seen this episode a lot. But I rewatched this, and I was like, oh boy, I know the twist. But when I first watched it, I was like, oh boy, where did they go? Did they go on some sort of asteroid or something? And then it cuts to them in a rocky place, a very, very rocky place. I'm like, oh no, where'd they go? Asteroids, is this rocky? Oh boy. You know, I've never really been on an asteroid before. So I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how rocky they are. If you've ever been on an asteroid, please let me know in the comments below. If they are indeed rocky, thank you. There's a bunch of dudes just here. Half of them are dead. One of them is injured. And 3 of them can stand up. We have the crew members of this fallen ship. Donlin is the commanding officer of this ship. He is taking charge. Pearson and Corey are fighting. Corey is very self-interested. He just wants to survive. Pearson is like, how can I help? How can I help just ease the suffering of this injured man who is sick, who is dying? Corey, thinking about his water, is so angry with the thought of giving this injured man water. Corey, that's not a good thing. First of all, I completely agree. Corey, why give a sick man, very sick, he is dying, he has some sort of sickness, he's not getting any better. Maybe he's dying from stress, maybe it's from dehydration, but I agree with you, Corey, to not give that man water, because water is very precious. That is, if you want to die alone in any way, if you want to stay together with somebody, you gotta include everyone, you know? Corey, now that I think about it, Corey, I don't think you want everyone around you to be alive. Doesn't seem like that. You just keep on fighting with Pearson, and wow, this sick man dies. And it's getting cold at night with the fire. Ooh, fire. Oh no, is there anyone? Is there anywhere we could see? If there's anything? Whew. Nailed it. It is nighttime. Pearson and Corey were sent to find things, and then Corey come back, and Corey have many more water than he had before. Pearson, I don't know where he went, says Corey. He's not telling Donlin the full truth. Donlin, he's big, his brain is big, and so he immediately suspects Corey. Corey, fine, I did see him dead. I saw him dead. Come on, I saw him dead. I found him, saw him dead. I swear I saw him dead. And guess what? Donlin doesn't accept this response because this is terrible. This is a terrible thing to do to someone. So you know what? It happens instead. Take me to where you saw him. And now they have to walk all the way back. And wow, Pearson moved. Wow, Pearson is dying. Dying of thirst. Pearson is just laying there. He's being cooked because now it is daytime again. Unfortunately, Donlin is like, dude, He literally fell, and you left him to just right here and die? Just like bake? Like an oven? Like we're in an easy bake oven? It's easy to bake because the sun is hitting us directly. Very rocky. Very rocky hills. Corey, very selfish. I want the rest of your water. I'm in the right. I'm gonna shoot you, Donlin, and then now there's 2 dead bodies. Also, this frickin' Priuston guy had a message. He left it in the sand. It was like some T with like 2 horizontal lashes through it. I was thinking, oh boy, what could that mean? Is it doubly Christ? Uh-oh, that's concerning, right? Well, Corey goes up the hill. He walks up the hill. And guess what he sees? Power lines. Also, many miles to Nevada. Actually, it's Reno specifically. I forget how many miles was on the board. Hey, Jess, could you put where the picture was, a little screenshot of what it said? The miles to Reno. They're literally in California/Nevada. Corey is going to prison for life. I really like this episode. Also, the ending monologue, I love it. I don't remember it word for word, but basically, if you shoot an arrow up into space, where does it land? Lands back down to Earth. It didn't land on an asteroid, it landed back down to Earth. This is fun to watch. I've watched it 3 times, and each time I enjoy just rewatching it. It's such a great episode. This is definitely one of my favorite Twilight Zone episodes. I have not seen that many before starting to review the Twilight Zone. But when I start to watch ones that I haven't seen before, you know, I think I'll have a new list of favorite Twilight Zone episodes. Like, I've seen a few. I've definitely mentioned when I have seen a Twilight Zone episode whenever I do have seen it. This is my favorite out of the old Twilight Zone episodes I've already seen before starting the series. A lot of asterisks. I really like this one. I gotta give this one. I really like just being out in the open. It feels hot. The way that they speak, when they speak words, there's so much meaning within the words that they speak. There's like a full description of what they're feeling like at that moment, and also the environment around them when they speak dialogue to each other. I really like that a lot. I gotta give this episode a solid 8.7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If you want to fast track a movie review, you can do that for a $20 Redinos at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you like to help support daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, you can go to this link tree, find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews. So you can go here, and until next time, mint salad saw. I'll see you later, my style croutons, baked bits.